Good morning and welcome back to Witcombe Park Farm with me, Adam. So, I haven't done much since I was last on this. To be fair, I recorded a whole load of these episodes on Witcombe Park Farm, and it's been like a month since I played it. So I'm just getting my bearings, seeing what's what. I've planted one field of linseed, if I remember rightly, over here. Yep. So this literally just needs fertilising again. I've got nothing planted on here. One thing I am definitely going to need, if I go here, is some sort of wheat or grain crop for cows, for chickens, etc. So I'm just gonna put up here a sec. I can do barley, wheat, critical. Can't do oats. So let's do... Oh, just crashed into my own tractor. Critical. And we'll get my hired help on this one. Just climb out. Squeeze on past. Right, so that's critical. Going to be critical. Right, I've got one tractor here with the windrower. Now, the grass project is continuing. This is field grass. Right, so now it's been a while. I've been around the outside already. Let's get my... No, I don't want to do that. I want to go straight up and down. I don't want no messing around. Yeah, that's what I want. So what I want to do... Oh, I've got to unfold it first. Now, obviously, we need to pay attention because the mower is actually to the side of the tractor. Wrong button. So what I need to do is I need to spin around. Go back down the same, or the one I've just cut. And then that should be Perfect. I'll just lift up the swathing device at the back. Ooh. As you can see, I am complete and utter novice. But now we should be going. Bless me. Right, so this is what we're after. This is more like it. Back all the way to the hedge, and then lower. There you go. Now we're going downhill, so we're going quite quick. But once I get these rows wide enough, I can literally just turn and go straight back up the other one. And I will have to get the tiny bits that I've missed. I'm not going to lie about that. We're doing really, really well here. So now we're getting to the point where I can just turn. That's a lot easier now. So all this is going into the silage bunker. The first one I had 104,000. That was just standard grass, but I went basically fence to fence. Which I'll probably do again, just to keep it fair. But I'm just trying to get a rough working out of what crop is going to be more feasible to do. I'm trying out all the grass silage crops. So that means anything you put in the silage bunker, I am trying. Just so I can test the yields out of the new crops and compare them to like in-game crops, like your standard grass, for example. Oh, okay. I can unfold it now. So we got stuck on the tree. That was a bit too close. So once this field's done, harvested. It'll go into the bunker. And we'll just test what we get. Now I've already done the outside of the field just because I wanted to get similar to what I had before on the first harvest. Now I watched the first video over and over again to work out where I had got close to the fence, etc., or how far away I was. So that I could get it roughly the same. What I'm going to do, I've only got 42,000, so I'm a bit tight on cash. Now, as you would have seen in the menu, in the production menu, I got 56,000 litres of canola oil. I've literally just took all of it down to the oil factory and turned it into canola oil. So that I can make some money. Basically, that's why I've done that, because I need to make like 16,000 a month to pay off big rig, the Fendt, aka the Mercedes of tractors. It's basically the premium tractor brand. That's how I look at Fendt. Now, this is probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but I quite like this way of working. Here we go again. So, it's not going to be long before we're done. And it helps if you set the mower down. That's frustrating. What I'll do is I'll just get a little bit of this so I'm actually being somewhat efficient. And I will realign with this one. And we'll try this again. There you go. Now as you can see, I've got wheel track in that grass there now, so I don't know if that affects the yield. Hopefully it doesn't. Now I'm going to definitely have to come back down here. Let's spin her around. I'll do this bit manually, it won't hurt. Got a little bit down the bottom there. What I'll do is I'll run down the bottom there, collect that, and then I'll do that bit there. Okay. So having 3 mowers on this, like a butterfly set at the back and one at the front, would probably be a lot easier. Ooh, I've jackknifed. But I do like this mower that sticks outside. I'm rolling down the hill, I'm not even touching the pedals. Yeah, so I'm quite partial to this sort of mower now that I've used it. I quite like it. For a little farm like this, personally I think it makes more sense because it's only a little mower. And you can control it quite easily, so you can get right up against the fences. Don't get me wrong, you can do that with like butterfly mowers or the mower you stick on the front. But this is different, so I like using it. Yes, having butterfly mowers is way more efficient. but then you got to use double the horsepower. When you don't really need to. I thought I was pressing the brake then. Right, now I have to use the gas. And now I'm just rolling. Easy money. Go this way, just clear up the bit at the back here. And I think that is done. Right, so, oh, I've got this bit here. Job done now. Right, I'm going to get out of the way so we can get the tractor and everything going. Let's climb out. Right, windrowing time. We're in the blue edition. Parking brake is on. I will set this up like that. Can I make him go up and down? Oh, just too much. There you go, that's more like it. And I need fire dragon. So the fire dragon, believe it or not, is in here. Right. So we need to press that one and aim that one. I didn't hit the wall, which was surprising. I'll leave the door open because I need to connect up to this one. Okay, so you can actually turn on the wagon. I can't see what's going on. I need to come out. Right, so, yep, all good. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because it's coming out as grass. Although it could be adding the grasslands part to this. Who knows? Either way, we're going to be getting along. Now, I downloaded a mod. I haven't shown it you yet. But I'm half tempted to get rid of the Windrower that I have and replace it with the one I want. I've never seen one before on Farming Simulator, and I actually quite like the idea of it. Now, once I fill this trailer up and I go to unload it, I'll show you. We're getting very heavy now. We're over 20 tons. I'm hoping to get down the bottom before I have to. It fills up to the 100%. Nope, that didn't last. Now if I added a silage additive, would be definitely hitting the 104,000 litres. So what is my intentions with all the silage we got so far? We don't need it all. I got basically 3 bunkers on this. Three silage bunkers. And I don't need 3 silage bunkers at around 100,000 a pop. So I'll sell some. Right. Park here, put the handbrake on. So the Windrower that I've got is this one here. Now I seem to have that one in all my episodes, but what I've come across is this one where you can hook up like a baler, a fire dragon, etc. Whatever you want, as long as if it has a PTO and you can hook it onto a back of the tractor, you can hook it onto this. And you can have it from 10 meters to 20 meters. I like the 10 meters, that sounds more realistic for this map, which is 55,000. You can have work lights on it as well, which is pretty cool. So that's the game plan. we're lowered yet. Right, I'm just going to try and collect this little bit at the back here. I've gone through the hedge. It helps if you turn the windrow on. Yeah, I've got it all. Right. So he's on his ups and downs now. So what I'll do is I'll clear this second headland row. Then I'll clear the actual headland row. The one closest to the fence. And then we'll be good. So I'll fill up the trailer one more time maybe. And then I'll show you. Or bring you back in when I've done it. So I'm not making an extremely long recording. So if we turn around here somewhere, that'll work. Now I can see some bits in the headlands just here in the middle, lining up with the middle of the bonnet. I'll just collect them. There's going to be a bit in this corner as well. Collect that. Collect this little bit. Squeeze on past. Wow, what's going on here? My tractor just stopped. It's a nice little row here. We're definitely struggling right now. Definitely pushing the tractors to the limit. I've run into something hard in the fence, in the hedge. Alright, so we'll run back along here. %. So I'm thinking maybe this little bit on the end here will do it. Yep. Right, I'll empty out and when I come back we'll have a look, see what we got. Right, so we're empty again. I'll bring you back when we've filled up the bunker. So, just collected the last load of field grass. I'm going to take it down, fill up the bunker. I'm not going to compress and compact it in this episode. I'll probably do it between episodes. Just because I don't think anyone wants to see me going forwards and backwards on a pile of grass for an episode. I don't want to do that, so what we got? Let's find out what we got. Remember, the first one was 104,000 litres. And we have 109. So field grass for the win so far. Now, there is a bit of a bleed through on the wall. That's fine. I mean, I've even got that on this one. But I'm not going to worry about that. So the next episode, what we'll do is we will plant, what we done, field grass and grass we've done so far. So we can do green rye maybe, or vetch rye. We might do green rye because I'll do that as well. I'll have a look to confirm, but I think green rye can be done as grass. I don't know if anyone's got any on the map yet. Let's find out. Field grass, only me. Alpha. Vetch rye. So they're going to be ones to test. We've also got silage maize. So yes, that is where we're at. So when you come back in the next episode, I'll have this cultivated and we'll already be pretty much planting it. So on that note, I'm going to leave the episode there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.